back to A Day in the Life, where we talk all things reverse engineering your vision and revolutionizing your life. You guys know I love talking about how we're building better habits, creating routines, setting intentions daily. But most importantly, I rave about this concept of declarations, affirmations, and manifestations. In our toolkit of reverse engineering our vision, it's so important that we understand the power of our words. So I use this framework called Speak It, Seek It, Secure It. So before you can even begin seeking anything, you have to really train yourself to be able to speak life into your situation and speak change into your situation. Again, your words matter. Words mean things. That's quoted from one of my favorite podcasts, The Read. Words mean things. And so when I talk about this idea of declarations, affirmations, and manifestations, a lot of us are familiar with the concept of manifesting something. We're familiar with the idea of using affirmations, but most of us miss the importance of actually making a demand on our environment so that it can be sustained. What good is it to get something manifested in your life if you can't sustain it? Like, then you'll literally be back in the same position. And that's why I really, push you all to be very intentional with what it is you're choosing to manifest in your life. And remember, manifesting is a tool of reverse engineering your vision. It's not the whole shebang. Really, when we talk about revolutionizing our lives, we're talking about shifting our perspective, our thoughts, and our entire being. So I want to be clear on saying declarations are demands on your environment so you can sustain what it is that you want to manifest. Affirmations are demands on the person you need to become in order to maintain what it is that you want to manifest. Manifestation is the actual tangible receiving of that thing that you've declared from your environment, you've grown and affirmed yourself to receive, and then you can even take it a step further by creating intentions. And that's really the part where a lot of us fall short, because there is a level of work and intention, living an intentionally designed life, that you have to take account for. So something as simple as saying, I'm going to create a New Year's resolution to lose weight. All right, let's be intentional about it. What is that going to look like daily? What thoughts do you need to have to shift that? What do you need to be like preparing yourself for? Like getting really clear on that. So we're going to actually practice one of these today with a set of declaration, affirmation, manifestation that I call the Rev Up Rhythm. These rhythms are about living in the unforced rhythms of grace for our lives so that we can revolutionize our lives in such a way that we're becoming closer to who it is we are called and created to be. The way that you get the full Rev Up Rhythm is that you have to be a part of the newsletter. So I send these Rev Up Rhythms once a month. So go ahead and take the time to sign up right now to be a part and get your newsletter for the month. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'm about to be reading from my laptop, so I might not be looking at you, but I'm still here. So the declaration we have, and this is focused on really trying to like make our life in such a way where like we're not living in so much obscurity, but we're getting closer to clarity. The declaration starts with, I declare that all of my scattered experiences in this environment before and beyond matter. Affirmation, I affirm that I am assembled by God. Manifestation, I will start to see the dots connecting, and I am gaining clarity on my purpose daily. That's your series of the Rev Up Rhythm. Now let's dive into my response. This should be your own personal response of how you actually set the intention to go along with this Rev Up Rhythm. The first question that I ask myself is, what does this manifestation look like? So the manifestation again is, I will start to see the dots connecting and I am gaining clarity on my purpose daily. This looks like the revelation of God becoming clear to me. This looks like me starting to understand my positioning and my purpose and gaining the confidence that I need. What does this feel like? This feels like me getting more confidence in who I'm created to be and understanding my power in my positioning and my identity. What does this sound like? This sounds like me actually speaking over my situation, saying, I understand how my identity in this position has allowed me to create this change in this environment. Second question you ask yourself is, what energy is required for this manifestation to move? So I know that if my manifestation is seeing the dots connecting and gaining clarity, the energy that I need is a mindset shift. I need to really prepare my mind to have the perspective of knowing that the situation that happened in this season connects to the development that I have in this season. This means that the energy that I need means that I am in a training ground for what it is that is going to come in the next season. This means that I am creating intentional practices with the tools and the lessons that I've learned in previous seasons and applying them to this season. My last question: how do you need to shift to access this manifestation? So to access the manifestation of connecting dots, I am going to choose to journal more. So maybe I'll add in my journal prompting is, how did the experience I had today connect to my prayer that I had the day before? So I'm going to actually journal and say, the experience that I had with rocking my son to sleep and him slapping me upside my head reminded me that sometimes that's how I treat my relationship with God, not wanting to rest when he says rest, when he knows what's best for me. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed setting your intentions clearly. If you're a part of the newsletter, thank you for clicking this video so that you can get a better example of creating your intentions. Remember that the intentions are the intentions you create to be able to shift into the position to really manifest what it is that you have declared and affirmed, and you're looking for that manifestation to happen in your life. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This has been so fruitful for me. These are tools and resources that I use to speak it, seek it, and secure it in my own personal life. So I just thought that it would be helpful for you. If you're not a part of the YouTube community, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted to every time we're talking about reverse engineering our vision. Bye, guys.